Hi everyone, welcome to this week's episode of the 5 Pence Change podcast. I'm Michelle.
You didn't do the intro bit, the little comment. Tell them now. Tell them now.
Hey, if you want to like, comment and subscribe, share, tell all your friends about it, show us some love.
There you go, done. Crack on with the episode. What a twist. Who are ya? Who are ya? Hey. I think I'm going to pass out. All my toes in his mouth.
I can't get behind, which is why I've just had them done.
No.
And action.
Episode 39. Welcome everyone. Boo.
I keep getting told off for huggling.
Huggling your cushion.
It's a cross between hug and cuddling.
Oh, who's told you off for that? Because I always think you looked dead snuggly and happy.
My mate said he watched it. Just was like, why are you hugging a pillow?
Why not? I'd hug mine if I wasn't leaning on it.
The main reason is just it keeps my arm at a comfortable position.
So what would you do if you were at home? Would you sit like that as well? Like, did your arm need to be up? What?
I'm a boy.
You haven't got a couch cushion?
Yeah, but they're just on a pile, like behind the cushion, behind the settee.
What do you mean they're in a pile behind the settee?
Like,
they're
so
for your settee. Yeah, they go on your settee.
Settee?
On your couch.
Settee?
On your fucking living room.
Realise you're a fucking
sitting
Italian. Settee. No, right. Yeah, let me get comfortable.
Oh, so the pillow isn't comfortable because you weren't even comfortable?
No, I was going to put it down. Right. So, I don't like sitting on him. And so when they're on the couch, they're just in the way.
You don't sit on them.
No, I know, but like, do you know when you're like some people's couches, they don't have like this.
Yeah.
They have like cushions, like just together.
Yeah, scatter cushions.
I hate it. I hate move it. Get it out of the way. I want to sit just on the actual couch, and I don't want to sit leaning against the pillow because I find it really annoying. So I've got the couch, the settee that I bought it came with some, and they're nice,
but not nice enough to put on the actual settee.
No, that's.
See, I think I always lean on them like I do now. No. And even at home, like I sit in this corner and I'll lean on it, or I'll just lie down and put my head on it.
No, if you're lying down, fair, but like I just find it really annoying. And so I don't, when I'm at home, there's no cushions on the settee.
But what do you snuggle? What do you huggle?
When I'm at home?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, no beds and no cushions. How tragic for you.
Sitting on the couch. Got my phone in one hand, the TV remote in the other.
Do you know what I'm done with today? My phone.
I know.
My phone's on major do not disturb today.
Going straight to fucking voicemail. It does me tits in. To the point in having a mobile phone if I'm not being able to contact you. I've had more luck just sending a pigeon.
Oh, try that next time.
Might do.
Cool. Love that.
Why is it on Do Not Disturb?
Just don't want to answer my phone.
Fair.
How has your weekend been?
You can still do that without it being on Do Not Disturb. You can just look and go, I'm not answering it.
No, because sometimes those notifications come through and you just happen to be tapping something at the top of your screen and then that notification comes through and your finger and the notification link together and then you're on it. You've opened the chat. Done. Game over.
You can still not reply.
I can't be bothered not doing that.
You don't need to put up gates around using your phone. You're well within you owe nothing to no one. You don't have to reply to every message just because someone's messaged you. There's plenty of time.
No, I don't. Which is why it's on Do Not Disturb. I'll respond when I want.
I don't have mine on Do Not Disturb. Because what if there's a genuine emergency?
Well, I might check the notification screen every now and again.
What if I got kidnapped and you were like, ring someone to come and save you? And I rang you and then you're just like, oh, I'm not Do Not Disturb.
Well, I think I'd like to think that you know me well enough that if you had to make that decision, you'd be like, well, do you know what? The chances are quite high that Michelle's phone will be on Do Not Disturb, so I'll use someone else.
If someone pointed a gun at my head and was like, ring someone, if the answer, I'll let you go. I had to be like, just fucking shoot me now, mate, because no one answers to me first time.
Me mum, Michelle,
no one
the kids.
the phone to me first time. I tried to, when you were in the car just to prove a point, I was like, watch, I ring my mum now. She won't even answer. I rang my mum. She's like, oh, yeah. Prove me wrong. No one answers first time, so I just don't.
Oh, stop moaning.
I know.
Stop moaning.
I'm not moaning. I'm tired, though.
Well, as I tried to say before, it's bank holiday weekend. So happy bank holiday, everyone.
Yeah, for 2 weeks ago, by the time you listen to this. Actually, no, it's going out tomorrow, isn't it?
It's going out tomorrow.
Sorry, I'm just so far away with me times. It's going out tomorrow, bank holiday Monday.
It's still bank holiday. John's been gigging in Scotland this weekend, so he's driven
Another 5-hour drive.
straight from Glasgow to my house to get me, and then over to our little cupboard in Chester to record for tomorrow's episode. So if he does seem a little bit dozy, that's why.
And also, I'm thinking about the 6 people I ran over on the way here.
6 people.
Just didn't stop. Didn't even see him, to be honest with you. I was having a nap.
I was having a nap.
Put autopilot on.
I can't wait for the day when my car can just drive itself.
I'm all for it. Right, I was having this conversation with someone, and I don't think, like, do you know when you try and predict what the future's going to be like? I don't think we're a million miles. Cause you think about phones now, what you can do on a phone.
Yeah.
And you think, like, 15 years ago, it
That
would
would have
blow
been
your
impossible,
mind if
yeah.
someone said, like, oh yeah, you don't even need to take your card, your bank card out with you now. You just tap your phone. Someone told you that 15 years
Or your
ago.
watch.
Or your watch, yeah. Like, you can literally board a plane using your watch. Like, if someone told you that 15 years ago, you'd be like, what? I just tap my phone. How does that work? And even now, I don't know how that works. I just know it works.
I think even like my mum, she used to be like, oh, when we got a phone, like a telephone, like back in the day, black and white days. And she was like, oh, we used to joke about, imagine being able to see the other person on the other end of that phone.
Yeah.
And that is a thing, and that blew her mind. I think the only thing that would really enrich my life, I don't know how it'd be possible, but smell-o-vision. Do you know when I'm watching like all the cooking programs and stuff?
Oh, right, yeah.
Like on the weekends of a morning. Who's that guy on the Sunday? Someone Martin. Oh, I can't even remember his name. I don't care about him. But the food looks insane. And I think, can you imagine if you could smell... No, that's the guy from Coldplay.
No,
and it's not Ricky Martin, because we're not living La Vida Loca.
R.I.P.
What is his name? Something Martin. But yeah, like, can you imagine smelling that food coming from their kitchen on a Sunday morning into your living room? And I think there's got to be a way to be able to do it, but how?
I'm just going to be the guy on the other side of the fence, right? I think it would ruin the magic. Because I think when they're cooking it on the show, I don't think it's as good as they say it is.
Do you not think?
I think they're just doing that for the camera. Like, they go, like, but do you know when you're watching him and they go...
James Martin,
that's the guy. Do you know when you're watching him and they're just like, yeah, no, but season it, and they're just throwing shit in, and they're like, and you put it all together and you put it on the plate and go, there you go. I think it looks good, but I reckon it's not properly...
But all the guests look like they're enjoying themselves, and they took into it and they're like, oh, this is delightful. Like, I feel like if you'd pull a face if you didn't like it.
Maybe they're just...
Honestly, I'd just smell-o-vision.
But do they, like, switch it over last minute? Like, did they go, oh, and here you go, and they, like, cut away to it, and it's actually the next plate over, and they're like, here you go, try that.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think if you smell it, like, smells raw, that, mate.
Raw? Nothing. How could you smell raw?
Raw fish?
I don't think you can smell raw fish.
Oh, I think raw
If it smells like St. John's Market, it's
Imagine,
it's off.
They're making like one of those smelly fishes. Like, imagine you're getting ready and you fucking turn on James Martin. He's saying, "Oh, we're making fish today," and you're there getting ready for work, going,
Smoked haddock.
"Fuck's that smell?"
Going to work smelling of fish.
Yeah,
Hey, you stink of fish. James Martin this morning.
Imagine that. Hey, you stink of fish. It's the telly, I swear to God. Walking into someone's house going, hey,
Been watching
does it smell
MasterChef.
like a factory in here? Sorry, mate, I've been watching how it's made. It's just,
Well, that's what I want, and I don't know if that's possible, but that's what I want.
Everything that's possible. I love your just where you're at. Like, out of everything that could be possible, I just want to be able to smell what they're cooking on telly.
I
That's all
think
I
it'd
want.
just be really nice.
That's all. Do you know when they sit there and say, "Oh my God, you smell this? It smells amazing." I just want to smell it.
But it always looks good, whether that's Cooking with the Stars, MasterChef, Gordon Ramsay's like Kitchen Nightmares. Like, It's top quality food and I want to smell it.
Well, cook it then.
Can't be
Write down
arsed.
the ingredients and just cook it at home and go, that's what it smells like. And I didn't need a 15 grand TV to do it.
Do you reckon that's how much it costs? 15 grand?
Yeah, like look at the prices of tellies now.
Well, you can get a decent sized telly for about 400 quid.
Yeah, it's not.
Probably go to Costco and get a 70-inch one for 400 quid.
They are. Every time I go in Costco, I'm like, who needs this telly?
I think me mate Lauren, I think hers is a 65-inch. And when she first bought it, I was like, fucking hell. Like, I feel like I'm at the front row of the cinema.
That's what.
But now I'm just used to it and I love it.
There's one in Costco that's like, it literally looks like it should be like in a cinema room. Like it is massive. Like if you put it on this wall, it would fill the whole thing.
How mad's that?
And I just sit there and think, who's buying that? Who's looking at their living? How big's your house where you've got to look and go, I'm probably going to need a 90-inch TV in here.
Yeah, but I feel like if it was like, obviously you guys can't see the whole wall behind us, but if this was our living room space and our couch was on that wall over there, if you had a 90-inch TV on this wall behind you.
No, you'd need to be way, way back.
No, I think that's...
It'd hurt your eyes. If you were sat,
I honestly don't think it
if you were
would.
sat
That's
here-
a big wall.
It is a big wall, but if you're sat,
No, because my couch is at the back over there.
even if it was at the back over there and you're looking this way, I still think that would just be a bit too big.
I think you're really boring.
No, I just think it'll be a bit too big and a bit too bright, and after a while you'll be going, why do I keep getting migraines? And you're like, I wonder if it's all... You don't need... Yeah, that's how you know you grew up on a council estate though, don't it?
Just because I grew up on a council estate doesn't mean I want
No,
a
it's the
30-inch
rule.
TV in my living room for the rest of my life.
If your TV looks like it's too big for the room, you grew up on a council estate. Facts. So that's what you're doing it. So I've got a bit of money. What I'm going to do? Get a big TV. It doesn't fit. Can't you? I have to take out a window just to get this TV in. Yeah, I grew up on a council estate. We didn't have these big TVs back in the day.
Bloody hell.
I got another thing I get
I think
called
you'd left
weird
your
for.
fun side in Glasgow.
I had a TV. Well, I had a TV in the room. What I don't have, and I get called weird for, is I don't have a telly in my room.
Do you know what? There's nothing wrong with that.
I know there's not. I'm not breaking the law.
Why?
I don't.
Because sometimes I love just lying in bed with the telly on.
And people say that. My mate says the exact same thing. Like, nothing much. Then he goes to bed an hour before he needs to, just to watch TV and chill out.
I feel
And
like chilling in your bed is elite in comparison to chilling on the couch.
If I go bed when I want to go bed. Like, I'll go bed, I'll scroll through my phone for about half an hour, and then I'll fall asleep. Like, there's nothing on it that time of night that I want to watch.
Yeah, but there's all subscription services. It doesn't have to be what's on terrestrial TV.
But I also know what I'm like. I also know that if I get in bed, right, in fact, so there was this one on Netflix called The Order, right, which is like a very, it's kind of like, it's not like a Twilight thing, but it's like witches, wizards, and werewolves type of vibe, right?
All the W's.
All the W's, right?
www. dot.
And I this is a dead pervy why I got into it. I only got into it because I saw the trailer and I thought, she's fit, I'm going to watch this.
Was she a vampire?
No, she was a witch, right?
Oh, right, okay.
It's actually a really good like little series. It's finished now. Anyway, I binged it over the weekend. I put the first one on and I just binged, and it was getting like 2:00 in the morning. And I did the exact same thing with Lucifer. When I got into that, I know if I got into bed and I put a series on, I'm not sleeping because I
Would
just
you
know,
not?
I'll just put another one on.
See, I do. I'm just really like dozy in bed.
No.
And I'll put my timer on to go off in like an hour's time because I know I'll be flat out before that timer ends.
And the flip side, when I wake up and I'll go, I'll put the TV on for a bit. It'll ruin my day. I won't leave.
Oh, I couldn't put it on of a morning.
Sorry, I fucking put Lucifer on me this morning and I just got 6 episodes in.
I couldn't TV it in the morning.
No,
I literally just have music on, playing through my phone.
I don't TV in the morning. I'll watch something, and then when I go bed, I'm going bed. I'm not going to go sit and like just sit up or do you lie down.
Lie down.
But then you've got to lie like
yeah, but I'm not. I don't go to bed to watch things. Like I go to bed and it'll be on, and I'll watch it. It'll be something like really something that I haven't got to concentrate on, but I know I'm going to fall asleep to.
like Emily and Perry.
Because sometimes when I just switch off like the TV, I don't fall asleep as quick. Whereas if it's on, I'll fall asleep quicker, and I'll just be like,
fall asleep.
Already like, right, I've just said to you, but don't fall asleep as quickly when there's nothing on.
I do. Just get in bed, fall asleep. Although it does help if I'm watching, like, you know, when you're like on a little TikTok, YouTube rabbit hole. But then sometimes I could flick through that and just be like, fucking hell, there's an hour gone.
100%. It's the worst. It is the worst.
I start marking, like, even when in the morning when I get up, and I should put my phone the other side of the room. But I know all that happening is I'd wake up, go get it, and get back in bed anyway. So what's the point? But I'll wake up in the morning and I'll just start flicking through my phone. And then I'm like, oh, shit, I need to get up now. I'll have to cross off breakfast. I won't have a breakfast this morning. I'll just carry on scrolling through. And then it's just getting later and later. It's like, fuck it. I won't take the kids to school today. They can have a day off.
See, I don't do that of a morning. My routine is my alarm will go off. I'll look at my lock screen, see what notifications I've got, and then I'll just get out of bed and start my day.
No, I need a good 45 minutes of just mindless scrolling. Just in case anything's kicked off. Do you know, like, it helps me sometimes. You know, you wake up and everyone's like, it's snowing. Oh my God, look at the snow. Oh my God, you think it wouldn't snow? Everyone banging on about the snowing. And I know now it's snowing.
Well, it's not snowing this weekend, is it?
No, it's raining.
How mad is the weather, please? So,
don't know what's it been like. Been in a
the
different
wind
country all
and the
weekend.
rain. I've been in a different country, you'd have to be fair.
I mean, wrong.
The wind and rain. So honestly, I've lived for this weekend. Little threads on Twitter, just videos of Tenser Creamfields going.
Oh yeah, there's a girl on the bill she's doing the Edinburgh Fringe and she's camping.
Oh.
We didn't even know there was an option, by the way.
No.
So she's doing the Edinburgh Fringe and she's camping because it's cheaper.
Well, yeah, I can imagine.
How much fucking hotel is. And she said, she was like, the outside of the tent keeps, like, the pegs just keep coming out.
Honestly,
She was
the
like,
amount of
so-
flying tents I've seen this weekend on social media has been insane.
It's like, do you know, after it's been windy and someone's trampolines in your garden?
Yeah.
Imagine that's like, is anyone missing a tent? And someone called Barry from Stoke.
Imagine though. So yeah, I do feel sorry
Maybe
for
that's what happened
everyone.
in my garden. Maybe that's why there was a child. in it.
Child
It
had
was a
just
windy
blew
day.
over.
Blew over. Anyone missing a child?
If anyone's not seen that episode, then please go back. I don't know how far back, but you need to go back because that was a little story. But that happened last night. I went to the docks in Liverpool because I needed a little dog walk. So I took my mum and the dog. And the Jackson, well, they're not the 5 anymore, are they? But the Jacksons were performing. So I was like, oh, Sam, we'll be able to wear that. John, I got a full-on view for free.
Oh, you said you got a free ticket. I thought
it wasn't a ticket. I was just stood outside the entrance, but you could just see the whole stage. Like,
oh, really? Where was that?
The docks, the pierhead.
Oh, you can
So-
see everything.
Everything. So I got a free concert for an hour.
Oh, sound.
That was amazing with my little Costa coffee. But then it thunderstormed and the rain was torrential. Me and my mum were piss wet through. The dog looked like the biggest victim I've ever seen in my life because he was soaked. But it was funny, you know, when you've just got to laugh. And I was like, do you know what? If that's the price we've got to pay to see the Jacksons for free, I'll take it. I'll take it. What a lovely bank holiday weekend this has been.
What you thinking on? I always feel like it is this bank holiday weekend, the August one, is always when it pisses it down.
See, I don't think it is because I've been to Notting Hill Carnival this weekend in London.
Is it?
And
What's that?
what is Notting Hill Carnival?
It's like a Reading, Leeds.
No, it's Carnival, so it's all like celebrating all your Caribbean cultures and stuff.
I've never
like
been.
Carnival, like it's sick, and there's just different stages all through the streets of Notting Hill. Get loads of like
that
Caribbean food. Yeah, North London. So that's this weekend, and I've gone there in, I think it was 2019. Oh my God, it was so hot. It was like 35, 36 degrees. Yeah.
Pre-pandemic though, weather's changed since. I feel like last year when it was this, like, because I know people who went Creamfields last year and they were just banging on about the weather. I always feel like this weekend is when it.
I just feel like the weather in the north in general is just shite.
It was bad coming back then.
We had a couple of days of summer the other week, didn't we? And now I'm just living in hoodies. I think it's autumn, but do you know what I'm excited for? Like autumnal, like latte selection from coffee shops and little
it's on
Halloween pumpkins
Pumpkin
and
ones. Pumpkin.
pumping. Oh
Pumpkin's
no,
on in
pumping!
I can have a 2 pumps. The pumpkin spice lattes are in Starbucks.
I've never had a pumpkin spiced one, you know.
Same. I don't
I don't
like
know how
pumpkin.
I feel about it, but I just like autumn.
I fucking hate everything about pumpkins.
What? Is this because you have to carve them with the
Hate
kids?
that. It's messy, unnecessary.
Oh, you're so sad.
No,
What are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just you spend like a £5 on a pumpkin. It makes an absolute mess. You leave it outside and it just fucking rots anyway.
Well, it's a vegetable, it will.
No, that's what I mean. Like you see, like pumpkins aren't nice. Someone walked in now, was like, "Here's a bit of pumpkin pie." You eating it?
Oh my God, have you ever tried the pumpkin pie from Costco?
No.
Oh, really good.
No,
I don't know if they do it over here. I've had it in Canada and it's beautiful.
Pumpkin. That makes me want to try it. Like, especially when you're carving it and you see all the insides and that, you're like, oh.
Brother, ew.
What is that?
It's like stringy, isn't it? And like the
it's like,
seeds
what
and
is
everything,
it?
but
What would you use it for?
to eat
If someone was like, "Oh, what you're on there?
roasted pumpkin.
Yeah, roasted pumpkin with fucking bell peppers."
It's only the same as having like roasted carrots or roasted parsnips.
Fucking new question. None of this pineapple on pizza. Hey, do you have pumpkin on pizza?
I don't know if it'd work on a pizza.
What sort of is it like a Swede?
Because it's not like sweet or anything. A
don't know.
Swede. Why do you call it a Swede? I call it a turnip.
Carrot and Swede?
Carrot and turnip.
Fuck off. No one's ever called it carrot and turnip.
It's a fucking turnip.
It's carrot and Swede.
Right, I don't know where the
goes
word
back-
sweet come from, but it's a turnip.
It comes. It's from years. My nan called it carrot and Swede.
Yeah, it is referred to as Swede, but
Swede.
it's turnip as
Her
well.
nan called it carrot and Carol.
Who's Carol and Swede?
Carol and Swede, everybody. I
What?
don't know, just the first song that came to me.
Anyway, it can be referred to as both, but I'd say turnip.
I'm going to Google it.
Okay, well, you let us know what Google says.
It.
And can any of the listeners let us know what you refer to it as?
This is weird. So I Googled turnip, right?
Yeah.
And your picture comes up.
Oh, you're a dickhead. You're a dickhead. I hate you. Fucking pick back down to where you were.
Right, it has a range of names. Swede has a range of names, including Swedish turnip. Maybe that's where it comes from.
It's a Swedish turnip.
Swedish turnip, shortened is Swede, innit?
Or turnip.
Swede. And neep in Scotland.
Neeps and
sorry.
tatties.
And it's called turnip in parts of England. The Swedish word rotobaggy. Rotobaggy.
I don't trust you with your pronunciations on anything.
Roto.
Yeah, Rotto.
Bagge.
A, B,
Bagge.
baggy.
Rotobaggy?
Rotobaggy.
Rotobaggy.
No, that's Swedish, not Italian.
And it's been converted to Rotobagger.
You're a rotten bugger. So we're both, I didn't say you were wrong. We're both right. It is a turnip.
So, and there's like
So
a
you're
little
just
thing,
referring to it of the origin of the country.
This is what happens when I go to bed. I just go on a deep dive and it's like, somewhere in England there's a line where Swede and turnip swaps names.
Swats.
Swaps names.
Well, where? Because we live 10 minutes away from each other and we call it different. Do you reckon it's like a southern-northern divide?
Swede is a big, someone put Swede is that big honking yellow-brown variety, and turnips are smaller and more purple than white.
Ah. My mum used to use turnips for me when I was a kid at Halloween. We didn't have pumpkins. She carved a turnip. Now, I don't know if you've ever carved a turnip before, but I reckon that's why she's got arthritis in her hands.
Probably. Yeah, because it's hard
fucking
to even
solid.
cut, isn't it?
Honestly, when my mum used to, like, when I was kid, and she'd be like, oh, we're doing the Sunday dinner, you can chop the turnip.
I bet she was like,
You're horrible.
You can do it, yeah.
I'm surprised I've got all my fingers left, to be honest. And you'd be like that pure, like,
I
slamming
tried it
down on the
once.
knife, and it's just agony.
I wanted to make some carrot and Swede.
Yeah.
And, got some. I didn't realise how tough it was to cut. Using like a bread knife eventually, you know, like with the fucking thingy edge.
Yeah.
Serrated edge.
Yeah.
Serrated?
Yeah.
Like the jagged
I
teeth.
thought you were going to say segregated. Oh yeah, that's segregated turnip.
It's got the black bits at the back, and you know what I mean. No. I was gonna call it. I can't remember. It begins with S, but it wasn't segregated. Serrated.
Yeah, serrated is the word.
Can't remember what word. Anyway,
it's solid to know. I just buy it
Actually, it's
pre-chopped in cubes.
I just don't even get it now, just to save the fucking hassle and stress.
I think it is called turnip in the shops as well.
It's not. It's carrot and swede.
You know when you
Carrot and
get...
swede mash. That's a thing, isn't it?
Oh, I love sweet mash.
Oh, now it's swede mash, is it?
I'm just referring to it as whatever you do.
Do you know what I'm proper in the mood for?
Yeah.
Sowie carvery.
Oh, I've had one this week.
I haven't. I'm just in the mood for some fucking home cooked food.
Do you know what I've predominantly eaten this week?
Go on.
Like Asian food. I've done nothing but eat Chinese food, you know?
Just hold on. Chinese food, or Chinese English Chinese food?
Well, I've been to the Chippy, so Chinese English food. Been to Blackstock a couple of times and had Chinese food on both of them.
Oh, what's it called?
North Garden.
North Garden.
I've done nothing but binge Chinese food.
I really fancied some Korean food last night.
Yeah. Well, that's why when I said to you before about maybe going for tea, I just want Asian food from there too.
Oh, let's do it. I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. Right,
I'm sick of
guys,
pizza.
thank you so much for listening. That's been episode 39. We're off for food.
No. There was something you said you wanted to talk about, though, which is quite funny.
So, all over the internet this week is Lily Allen. She is getting annihilated because she had adopted a dog. And I think she'd got it in the pandemic. And she has got rid of it because the dog ate hers and her family's passports, which had the visas in. And her words are, it has ruined my life. Babe,
I'm just getting it up now, so I've not heard this.
like, how
I've been in
can
a
you
different
give a
country all
dog up
weekend.
after a few years, like, and because it ate your passport? Like, it's a dog. Like, if it's brand
It's not
new,
just any dog; it's an adopted dog.
an adopted dog. Honestly,
I
like,
was fuming that they had their own.
she's a
passports.
fucking millionaire. It's really not that bad of a thing. Like, you can afford to replace your passport and your visas. But
Hold on.
more
Oh, go on, I'm
so,
gonna let you finish.
just
Go on.
train your fucking dog so that it doesn't chew things. If you can't put the time and effort into training your dog, then you don't deserve it, babe. She's a rat.
Can I play devil's advocate?
Oh, go on, as always.
I think she's right.
What? So because the dog ate your passport and you go, I can't fucking look at you, you're going back.
Right.
I think that's horrible.
I just think.
Think
we
about the
don't
amount
know.
of times that you've looked at your kids and thought, I can't fucking look at you, but do you get rid of them? You don't.
Come close.
But you can't.
Come close. Try to shove him back in there. Get it.
Ah.
What if, right? We don't know the situation. We don't know what it's like in the Allen household.
Mm.
Right. What if it's a toxic dog? What if the dog was like, I've just been adopted because my last family left me. You're not fucking leaving me, and starts ripping up the passports. No, you're not going anywhere. No, fucking fuck your visas. You aren't leaving me now.
So apparently, in the report that I'd read, because obviously the guy she's married to now isn't the father of her children. So the father of the children live in
Fun
London.
fact, also not the father of the dog.
And apparently she was fuming because the kids couldn't go to London to see the dad for like 4 or 5 months while she got it sorted. But
That's the other thing. You say you can afford to get a new passport. What if the flight was the following morning? You imagine. You've got a dog. You imagine. You're going away, right? You're going away. You go in the Maldives.
yeah,
Right. You're excited. You're all packed. You got your currency. You've got your suitcase. You got your passport. You come down in the morning. You're like, oh, I'll have a cup of tea before I get taxi to the airport. And there's Teddy fucking ripping your passport up. There would be a moment.
I would be fuming, but I wouldn't get rid of him.
There'd be a moment you'd consider it, though. There'd be a moment you think, I might just open that door, boot it out, close it.
I would be fuming, but also as well, don't leave stuff like that
Yeah, dogs are clever,
in
though.
reach of a dog.
I think the dog's toxic. It deserves to be put. No, I'm not going to say that.
Both you and Lily Allen can get in the bin.
I'm not a dog nonce, so I'm not one of them.
I'm not. Right. You can't just get rid of a pet because it's done one bad thing like that.
I don't know. We had a cat once that shat all over the place and pulled down the Christmas tree. Into the woman next door. Ruined our Christmas.
No, I'm sorry.
Imagine coming down on Christmas morning and there was just cat shit everywhere.
Yeah, that would be
Christmas
shit.
Trees on the floor.
Literally.
Fucking ruined Christmas. Honestly,
But you wouldn't get rid of
We
it.
did. When?
No,
Bye
you
bye.
never.
Cat.
Right, you and Lily can get in the bin. Stop siding with her.
I've got to.
You and her are getting annihilated now on socials.
Is this? I don't know if this is the dog.
Oh, I don't want to look at his little face. Why are you pulling that face? I thought you were wearing a dog nonce.
I'm not, but it does look cute.
Let me have a little look.
I don't know if that's the dog.
Oh yeah, no, I have seen that picture.
Is that the dog?
I think it is.
It's
I'd
Mary's
seen that
World.
on an
She
article
said on the
I'd read.
podcast, the dog ate all 3 of our passports and our visas. And sorry, the dog ate all 3 of our passports and they had our visas in. And I cannot tell you how much money it cost me to get everything replaced. You can literally go
She's a
on the website.
millionaire.
Is she though?
I think, like, I don't know who her husband is, but he's rich. Like, do you know what I mean? Money isn't an object.
Because it was COVID. And it was just an absolute logistical nightmare. And because the father of my children lives in England, I couldn't get them back to see their dad for like 4 months. Like, oh no.
What
4
a
months,
shame.
5 months, because this fucking dog had eaten the passport. I just couldn't look at her. I was like, you've ruined me life.
Do you know what I mean? How
See,
dramatic's that?
That's not
So all
dramatic.
she's fuming about is the fact that she wasn't child free for when she should have been.
She might have had plans.
I don't care.
Imagine
You can't
that.
just give up a
You've
dog
got
like that.
plans.
Train the dog. Train the fucking dog.
It's harder to train though an adopted dog, isn't it?
Well, that's if you're going to adopt a dog, you need to have the time and the patience to put in.
That's it. Dogs aren't just for COVID.
Exactly. And I feel like a lot of people did that. I feel like a lot of people
Oh,
did just get
everyone had a dog.
dogs for during COVID because they were furloughed, they were working from
I
home.
nearly got one, you know.
Shut up.
Yeah, I nearly because someone else was getting rid of the dog, right? So genuinely, I'm not a pet person, right?
Mm.
It's weird because when I was younger, we the only pet we had a couple of hamsters, which died.
Harold!
Apparently they hibernate. Is that true?
Yeah.
We've had this discussion, haven't
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
Yeah. So we buried alive 4 hamsters, basically.
Stop it.
My mum was like, "They all died same time of year. Weird, that isn't it?"
Stop it.
Apparently they hibernate. My mum, I think they were dead. Anyway, so we buried 4 hamsters. That's me getting a call from the RSPCA. Yeah, it's 20 years ago. Come at me.
Yeah, bro.
And a couple of goldfish that we won at the fair.
Yeah, they
right?
get flushed. They only last a few days from the fair.
Oh, I had one that lasted a few years.
Shut up, from the fair?
From the fair?
Wow.
Yeah. 1 year it developed this white spot, and then the following year it went weird.
And what was the white spot?
Dunno.
Did it have cancer?
Looking back, I think it was
Or a
just
white head?
I think it was just a different fish. I think every time it died, my mum just got us a new fish.
Oh.
So we weren't upset. Not realising I didn't really care much. Do you know what it was called?
Go on.
The fish.
The fish.
Fish the fish. Like, it was like feed the fish, clean the fish. So we just called it the fish.
Oh my God.
What's the fish's name? The fish. That's I'm not and I so when I was little I always like wanted a pet, like a cat or a dog or something. But now I'm older and I can't. I'm just like, nah. I wouldn't mind a dog. Because that's what I was getting into. So during the vid, someone was putting on that they had this dog and they had the dog for 12 months and then they just had a baby.
Yeah.
And it turns out the baby's allergic to the dog.
What?
Apparently-
Get rid of the baby then.
That's what I thought, right? But apparently it's not that easy. So they were like, unfortunately we need to get rid of the dog. Who wants a dog? And they wanted like $1,000 for it.
Oh, what type of dog was
It
it?
was like a lab.
$1,000? Nah, they're just hustling there. Who's
More
buying
expensive.
a Labrador for $1,000?
More expensive?
Nah, I'd have said like 400 quid, me.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Nah. Right, how much is... We're going to go for puppy? Lab?
Yeah. I'm going 400 quid.
Why does it come up? Why is the first thing that come up saying, how much is a Labrador dog in India? Why is that one of the top Googled searched? What are they doing in India?
Putting it in a curry.
Right, so it depends on what you're looking for. If you want show quality Labrador,
Nah, we just want the little mutt.
show quality. That's not any.
Not going
show quality.
crufts.
You get a fucking audition on EastEnders, mate. You can take that dog with you. It'll probably get you the part, to be honest with you. Show quality fucking dog right there. Dog's there like that, fucking juggling.
Hey.
Get him on the cruise ships. I'll be on Britain's Got Talent next week. That dog. Look at the way it sits down. Have you ever seen a dog drag his ass across the carpet like that?
Drag
Show
his
quality.
ass.
Show quality right there. Dog's there like shuffling jazz hands. Well, jazz paws.
Jazz paws.
Anyway, Labrador Retriever puppy, you can expect to spend over £2,000. However, if you're not that particular, you can find pups on the go for £600 to £800. Like if you're not that particular,
Do you know what I mean?
what's
Like,
bringing the cost down from £2,000 to 600 quid?
it must just be like pure pedigree, mustn't he?
You want show quality, yeah, you can get £2,000, but you can get the little runner. Like, he'll bring, he just brings the tea. He just sits at the back. He cleans the stage actually for the show quality dogs. That's what he does. He's just a ticket guy.
Ticket guy.
This one's 800 quid.
Yeah, I
for the
reckon
security.
400 you could get one for. Honestly, I swear to God, I will find you one for 400 quid tonight.
Labradors for sale. This is like not puppies. Oh, that's a puppy. Grand. 900 quid.
Getting closer. Oh, stop it. How cute are they?
I know.
I do like
£1,000.
Labradors. I just wish they could stay puppy size forever.
That's 1,200 quid, these ones.
Ah, let's get the little weird ones with like 3
700
teeth in its head. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, he's got a bog eye though.
Has he?
It's not show quality, this one.
Oh, let me look at his bog
Where's
eye.
it gone? One sec. Oh, sorry. Just clicking it. So many pop-ups come up. This is what can get in the bin. Like, he looks like he's...
Oh, I think it's gone.
Oh, yeah, because he's the cute one. £2,000? That's a show quality fucking dog right there.
I don't think that even looks like a Labrador.
This one looks like he's had a stroke.
Oh, no, he's gorgeous. Oh, well, he looks like Trevor McDonald. He looks like Trevor McDonald. I want him. Oh.
Just for context for the audio listeners, this Labrador isn't a blonde one.
No, it's his eyes. He's got eyes like Trevor McDonald.
No, he hasn't.
It's not the fact that it's a black lab. Like, he's got the eyes of Trevor McDonald. He looks human.
Oh, yeah, looking into his eyes. You can just imagine him there going, and it's been a woof day. That's such a bad joke. But that's the difference. That's 700 quid, and that's what a grand gets you. His eyes are level.
Sometimes you don't need to have the most perfect looking dog. Like, sometimes the funny ones are the ones that have no teeth and the tongue are hanging out, or
like that.
they've got a little pop out eye or no eyes. Oh my God, a little 3-legged dog.
800 to 900, right? Get you 3 chunky black boys.
Right, what site are you on now?
Genuinely what it says. It's like this.
So you get 3 for that price.
An updated thick set of black boys looking for their amazing forever homes. This doesn't sound like a dog advert.
No, it doesn't.
This sounds like a bit of a sex
adult chat.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
What's the details?
3 thick set black boys looking for their forever homes. These boys have amazing personality, funny and affectionate. I feel like I'm on fucking blind date.
So do you get 3 for the price of 1 or what?
I'm just waiting for the thing.
Or is it 800 quid a dog?
It's probably 800 quid a dog. View more. I want to view more. I want to view these black boys. The lovely Remy has had 12 chunky pups, 3 chocolate girls, 5 black boys, and 4 chocolate boys. Her babies were born on Tuesday, the 25th of June. They're ready for potential viewings from Tuesday, the 23rd of June.
What? They were born on the 25th, but you can view them 2 days prior?
July.
Okay, now, John.
It's lifted the sail. You see it? You see it? It's
Put a finger in.
Show quality, that one. Look at that. But cannot go to the forever homes until the 20th of August. They are when they are 8 weeks old.
Oh.
And then it says it's got 5 weeks free insurance. Wormed at 3, 5, and 8 weeks. Flea treated, microchipped, puppy food to get you started.
Why are we doing this advert in an American accent?
Feels like it would be. Puppies are 900 each and 200 deposits to secure a non-refundable. What if it died?
Do you know what though? This happens. I'm on like a little cockapoo dog group.
There you are.
And there was a woman the other day who had collected a dog who was absolutely fine. And then within 48 hours or something like that, just deteriorated, took it to the vets. And it had like this disease and died.
Did you get your money back?
Don't think so.
Kick off, wouldn't you? Like,
I'd
you said it
be
was show quality.
fuming. I'd be fuming.
Would you be fuming though if you paid for it, turned up, and then had your passport?
I would be pissed off if something at my passport, yeah, but I'm not going to give the dog up. I just think that's shady.
It's funny though. Isn't
That
it?
poor dog is now going to, like, it's in its little home. I don't know how long the dog was with Lily for when it happened.
What if it was a constant? Like, what if that's the straw that broke the camel's back? What if this dog?
But she only
is
got it in
completely-
COVID and then got rid of it in COVID. Like, I don't think she'd had him that long.
What if like it was just eating the walls? What if it was just?
That's what some puppies do, though.
I know, but what like
You've got to look into the type and you've got to put the time and the effort into train.
I think no, and I'm with you. I've never had a dog. Like my mum's never had a dog. We have never had a dog, so I wouldn't know where to start. So if I got a dog and it was just fucking bouncing around the house, smashing shit up, and you're not expecting like the time in to train it and all that. People expect like like when we sit here with Ted, Ted just sits out there chilling out.
Yeah.
In my mindset now, if I get a dog, that's what a dog will do.
Yeah,
No,
that's why I would never get another dog after Ted, because if he wasn't like
Imagine
Ted,
bouncing
I'd be,
around.
and he fits so well into my lifestyle.
He's not eating your passport.
So well, I didn't bring him today to chill on the couch. He's at home
not
on the
eating your
couch.
passport. Peter's vice president, is that like a pets association thing?
Peter, yeah, PETA.
Well, you could get new passports and rebook your flights. Mary may spend many months in a shelter waiting for a new family if she's lucky enough to find one at all. Depends if she's show quality fucking lab, isn't she?
Why are you obsessed with the show quality?
It's just. And if she's not, I know 3 chunky black boys that'll fucking see her off.
So do I. So yeah, long story short, Lily Allen can get in the bin. John, what's your thoughts? Can she get in the bin, or did she do a win?
I think you just gotta. I'm sitting on the fence. I sit on the fence with everything. I do not care enough about it. I get why people are angry. There's a lot. To be fair, it's dead funny because if she came out and she was like, I need to get rid of me, I gave the kids back to the dad and I'm not seeing my kids again because my kids at the passport. There's more of an uproar because it's a dog. If that was a child that she was talking about, people are like, it's bad that. That's as much as bad that. Yeah, you shouldn't really do that. But to be fair, it sounds like a little shit. Imagine all the school problems and school report. That's not a show quality fucking human there. Like. But because it's a dog, people fucking kick off.
No, but it's a rehome dog.
Rehome.
It's already had a terrible start in life for whatever reason.
It's not had a terrible start.
You don't know. You don't know if it was
Come from the
battered
show,
or...
could have. But then on the flip side, then isn't that good for the dog then? Because she's clearly not in a house where
What, to just not have a stable home?
No, I mean like she's like to not be in the house with her because clearly they don't love the dog anyway. So the dog's not missing out. If anything, it might be. They might go to a home now where they have like where he's he or
Have
she's
like a little slide in a
with
paddling
slide and a
pool.
dog, and it's got treats, all day treats.
Puppuccinos every week.
You know,
I hope
they
so.
might go to a home where she's loved more,
I hope so.
which might be on the next episode of Tracy Beaker. We don't know.
Yeah, well,
What's
it's
Tracy
me.
Beaker on
It's
it?
pissed me off this week. Actually, there is something that's pissed me off more than Lily Allen.
Oh, go on.
Girls, can you make me feel better? Because I feel like the older I'm getting, the more chin hairs I'm getting and random hairs that grow out the sides of my face. And to be quite honest with you, I'm 36 and I'm fucking sick of it.
Well, you just noticed. 36, are you sick of it? You should have been pissed off at 29, mate.
You're horrible. You're horrible because I grow more facial hair than you.
And that pisses you off more than it pisses me off. Fucking don't try and come at me and go, you can't grow a beard. Well, you can, and you're annoyed about that, not me. You fucking wish you had this face.
I can feel another one now. Every morning I have to pluck a hair out of my chin.
Growing old. I think people need to just embrace growing old.
I honestly don't know what I'm going to look like when I'm in an old people's home when I'm like 82 and there's just fucking hair growing everywhere. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Is this you in the old people's home?
Ho, ho, fucking ho. Yeah, I'm Father Christmas, John.
At least when they're in the old
Father
people's
Christmas,
home,
but I've got less charm.
Just get fucking... yeah, that's all it'd be. Like, fucking hell, that Father Christmas isn't jolly as shit.
I'm more Father Jack or Father Ted.
I was talking about this. People need to just... Right. It's just a part of growing old. My nan had a beard. Her nan had a beard. You'll have a beard. You don't worry about it. It's all normal.
That's not making me feel better.
Shave.
I want to shave.
Well, what do you want? How are you going to get rid of it then?
I tweeze them out, but they just come through
One
thick
by
and
one.
fast. Yeah.
Just fucking shave it. Wax your face or something.
Might
Get the
have to
feet.
wax.
Just rub it in. I don't know. Like
No, because it makes it grow back spiky. I did that on my arms once, and the hairs grow back spiky when you eat.
Just have a shave.
I don't want to shave because then it'll grow back spiky, and then I'll have pure 5 o'clock shadow. I mean, you're really not taking this seriously enough, John. I could cry right now.
Cry because it's right. I was talking. We had this conversation the other day, right, where about hair transplants and things like that. 'Cause, like, more and more younger and younger men are getting hair transplants.
Yeah.
Because they start receding a little bit. I mean, I've got not a bad hair. I've got a massive spot here.
Oh yeah, put that away. That's horrible.
But I've not got the worst hairline. But I'm feeling it here. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm just not arsed. It's like you grow old. Just like Botox. I'm never going to have it. You know, I remember my granddad saying about all his brothers and his friends, and they all dyed their hair like jet black. And they were saying to my granddad, going, "Do you want us to sort your hair out?" He was like, "No, because you look fucking stupid." He went, "How do we? Like, you got jet black hair and fucking grey eyebrows, you knobheads." It's like and I'm with it. People like, do you know when you see it on like there's a picture of my granddad on my mum's side where he stood there and he stood in the wind and he's just got one long piece of hair growing this way, and that was the one that he grew to comb over. So he because he was growing bald on the top, so he grew his hair long and combed it over.
Yeah.
Which a lot of there's a lot of older years ago that's what people just did.
Did Hitler do that?
I don't know. I'll give him a bell and see what he says.
Oh, I'm just gonna look at a picture of Hitler. Go on, carry on with your story.
And what's his name? Trump does it.
Oh, he's horrendous, isn't he? Yeah.
They were saying like more and more younger people are getting this like cosmetic surgery done to make themselves look younger, and it's like you're getting 25-year-olds going for hair transplants just because they start receding a little bit. Yeah, it's like.
But if it makes them feel better, I do think some people do take it too far. I think those some people are the younger girls. Like there's been loads of news.
Oh, do you know what I hate as well?
News stories about young girls having like.
Did you hear about the one who died? She went for
like a Brazilian butt lift.
She went for one of them. Yeah. No. Which one was it? I don't know whether it was a gastric band. She didn't need one, or a Brazilian. But someone went for a procedure in Turkey, and died. And one, is it worth the risk? I know we've all got our own like insecurities and all that, but like I find now, I don't know about you, but I find a lot of women look the same. Yes,
but I also think younger women look older than they actually are because of the work that they've had done.
Yeah. Well, if you're 22, you do not need fucking Botox.
And I think this is the really sad thing, because these girls are having all these procedures done, whether that be the Brazilian butt lift, fat removal, all of your Botox, your face implants, like, and it's not necessary like. Some of these girls are absolutely beautiful before they start, and then, as you've said, everyone just kind of looks the same. The same extensions, the same lips, the same cheekbones.
I'm not. I don't feel it. I'm not feeling the.
I want to grow old gracefully, And yeah, I have admitted in the past that I have had Botox in my forehead. I think I've had that 3 times since in the last 2 years. As we can see at the minute, it's fully moving. But it is what it is. That's why I've got my fringe. And I will get it done again. But I'm not going to start fucking about with like face filler and lip filler and stuff like that.
Grow old gracefully. If I lost my hair, I lost my hair. I'm not arsed.
I'd love to see what you look like with a shaved head.
I haven't got the facial structure for a shaved head. I'd love a fucking. Do you know you see that look when it's like bald with a beard? I feel like I could pull that off.
But you can't grow the beard.
No.
Lucky. I might do that then.
You should do it.
Beard and bald head. I reckon my head's a weird shape, so maybe not.
I do think though with I'd say there's a lot of because you say there's a lot of pressure on the way women look, right?
100%.
Do you think it's as bad now that it used to be?
I think it's worse.
Do you think it's worse now than it used to? I feel like it's a lot more I say that on one hand, but then on the other, like if you look at Declan Rice and the online abuse that abuse that he was getting about his missus. Missus is just a normal woman. Have you seen it?
Yeah. I know exactly
like,
who
do you not
this
want to get
is.
yourself like a nice
like a model
woman?
one.
Yeah, like a supermodel. And he's like,
he loves her.
What? Yeah, there's like this.
She's beautiful.
Wife. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I couldn't imagine ever saying that to
someone. I think in the 90s, the focus was everyone was too fat. Everyone had to be slim and straight. There was no curves or anything like that.
Thigh gap. I'm glad that's gone.
I've got a thigh gap.
You think you've got a thigh gap? Carry on.
I have. So I feel like that was all you had to be in the 90s. Like that was what you had to be. Whereas now it doesn't really matter whether you're straight, whether you're curvy. I think curvy is probably more in, but you have to look a certain way, which is why people get these procedures done, which is why people use filters on the photographs to slightly adjust, make your nose a little bit slimmer. Like I genuinely feel like it's a hell of a lot worse now than it was in the 90s.
There's a Japanese saying, and I can't remember what it is, so it went out my head, but it was about
it's a me, Mario.
Something like about imperfections. Imperfections make you perfect.
What about TLC's Unpretty song? Do you remember that?
No.
You can buy your hair if it won't grow. You can fix your nose if you said so. You can have all the makeup the Mac can make. But if you can't look inside you...
You can what?
Find out who am I to be in the position to make you feel so damn pretty.
I'll let you do
Lovely
that.
song.
I'll let you do that because
they did a better version than I just did.
Sabi. Japanese art of impermanence.
What?
I don't know. I'm trying to. I'm trying to find that Japanese thing just to end on because I think it'd be perfect. I think this might be it. Only things that are imperfect, incomplete, and ephemeral. Read me this one. EPHEMERAL.
No, I can't take it in. Just leave the last one out. So start again, but leave that last word out.
Only things that are imperfect and incomplete can be truly beautiful because only those things resemble the natural world. Okay.
That's a good end to episode 39.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you are beautiful. No matter what they say. Words won't bring us down.
No, but your facial hair might. Have a good one.
We will see you next week. Have the best remaining time of your bank holiday if you're listening to it tomorrow. And if you're listening to it at any other point in the week, then I hope you are so happy and thrilled to be back at work after your busy bank holidays.
Where can you find us?
You can find us on TikTok and Instagram at 5 pence change. If anyone does want to get in touch, though, obviously drop us a little line via email at 5pencechange@hotmail.com.
Thank you.
Peace up. A-Town down.